Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA for only... Around halfway through this very long season, GA, this is when the grind, I think, really kicks in.
Yeah, you think about the physical and mental toll this game takes on you. And I miss being out there, but, man, I tell you, it can be a grind.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. They've got James. Chris Paul is out there with Devin Vassell. Then it's Sarr, and it's Durant in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Sohan, covered by LeBron. And it's Sohan missing. Down low. And James throws it down.
In attack mode. We've seen this from James now for what, 2 decades?
Pass to Sohan. The Bucks working the ball around. Lively a screen on Vassell. To the inside, and stolen by Song. One-on-one here. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Vassell.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Ingram passes to George. Lively a screen on Paul. Shot clock at 6. And finished off by Lively.
You can tell Lively knows his position well, knows how to be efficient as the roll man.
LeBron outside. Outside Durant. Here's the 3. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
To the paint. Wants to get it to Lively and does. And finished off by Lively.
Climbing the ladder, going upstairs. Lively, he doesn't have to go far to flush it.
Ball against George. Pass to Song. And it's denied. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Vassell wide open. Hits the three-point bomb. 3 points. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. To the surprise of some, Derek Lively made an immediate impact as a rookie.
Count me amongst those folks, Kevin. I saw him in college, and I liked his potential, and I thought it would take a while longer for him to have an impact. But, boy, he has exceeded expectations in a big way. And because of his shot blocking and energy, running the floor, rim running, and the like, he's earned himself some nice minutes as a contributing player.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. Take a look at the Wizards. Right now they've compiled the 6th best record in the conference. And checking out Milwaukee, just a few spots below there.
Well, right now for Milwaukee, they're not in a good place right now as a ball club. After the success of last season, they were expecting bigger and better things this year.
And you know what? Even though the season hasn't been a complete disaster, they're pretty dysfunctional as a team right now.
Lively the pass to George. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all three levels.
James outside. And again, Washington with the triple.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Grimes passes to Sohan. Ingram wide open. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Wizards leading by 6. Pass to Paul. Outside, KD. Over George. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Sohan. Outside for George. 5 to shoot from past the arc. Cranes the three-pointer. George has got 5.
And developing that three-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. I asked him about the game plan to contain LeBron James, and he laughed. He said, there's a way to contain LeBron James. All we can do is try not to give him easy looks and force him to make tough plays. I guess that's the best you can do against King James, guys.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Ingram. Durant with some nice D. Wizards leading by 5. Saw the pass to KD. Wizards passing it around. And Sarr throws it down.
How about Sarr? Just ridiculous athleticism for a 7-footer.
Pass to Lively. To the middle. Here's Sohan. LeBron with the block. And they're able to recover. Durant against Ingram. Count that one.
A terrific score from the mid-range. Ingram knows how to use his size and touch from there.
Durant against Ingram. Pass to LeBron. Paul for 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Grimes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Sohan. Ingram with it. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Lively sets a screen for Ingram. Kept alive. From deep, George. He can't get that one. Wizards leading by 5. Fires from deep. Hands it from downtown. Vassell's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
And the way the Wizards like to play, Greg, you can expect them to get out and run.
Yeah, they're young and they can fly, right? They've got speed and athleticism to get up and down the floor. They'll push the tempo as much as you allow them.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout, looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Jackson Davis is checked in for Washington. And now a look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month. The Wizards 5th
And really, the basketball IQ has just evolved. Just the way they move the ball and share it. They always find good looks.
George against Paul for three. Ingram connects from three-point range. Ingram's got 5.
Since being traded in 2019, Brandon Ingram has really increased his three-point attempt. His percentages have gone up too.
Here's Vassell. He has 6.
I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
And so George will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 7. Releases from 15. A nice shot by Sohan.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And now, joining us on the line, Shams Charania with a recent development. Shams, what's the latest?
Thank you, Kevin. Getting closer to the trade deadline, the Milwaukee Bucks have not hesitated on taking action. They're looking forward to seeing how it comes together on the court with small forward Brandon Ingram now in the fold. Elite size and skill on the wing. He can create his own shot almost at will, and his playmaking has steadily improved over the course of his career. So he can do it all for them, surely.
Thanks so much for the report, Shams. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Wizards.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
That's good from Durant. And always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark, Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again? KD is right at the top of that list.
A new lineup here for the Bucks. So he gets them both. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Green bounce pass. Here's Jones. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And it's blocked. Back to Brogdon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. Here is Hawkins. Defended by Dosunmu. Jones the pass to KD. Jones with the screen on Jackson. Over Jackson. The shot by KD. No good.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Here's Jackson Davis. Defended by Looney.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Kevin Durant. Averaging 23 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
That free throw, no good. GA, when it comes to the Wizards, they have a pretty spotty track record over the past decade.
Kevin, it's tough to get things right in the draft. Plus, They have just had poor lottery luck, only selecting higher than 8th once in the last decade. But they have passed on some superstar level talent.
And the second free throw, good. Bucks trail by 8. Now here's Dosunmu. Pass to Looney. And here's a look at some numbers for Kevin Durant.
And he's fallen out of favor a little bit in their offense, at least compared to how he was being used earlier in the season. His usage percentage is down over the past 5 games. Maybe he'll be more involved here tonight.
The first one falls. That one misses. Wizards leading by 7. Green drives in. Rejected by Brogdon.
One of the things you just love and respect and admire about Brogdon, he just makes plays that help his team.
Yes, that goes in.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here is Hawkins. Defended by Dosunmu. Inside, Jackson Davis. Powered down after the assist, led him into the lane.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Brogdon outside. Off target from three-point range. Washington's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Hawkins kicks to Jones. Pass to Green. Hawkins with it. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. There's 1:47 left here in the opening quarter. Jackson, that's good.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Jones. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
When he gets room like that, look out, because he will score.
Now here's Dosunmu. He's covered by Hawkins. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Brogdon. 6 on the shot clock. Outside for Jackson. For the 3. And there's Brogdon on the assist by Jackson. Brogdon's got his second bucket of the night.
You have to chase Brogdon off that three-point line. He's a very good shooter from this area.
They set the pick. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones.
3rd in opponent field goal percentage. And they are in the top 10 in their ability to get on the glass. They have athletes willing to do the dirty work.
And you mentioned how hard it is to shoot the ball well against them. They hang their hat on their defense. It's not going to be a shootout when you're facing this team. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Brogdon against Jones. Brogdon left side. Pass to Looney. Shot clock at 5. Brogdon against Jones. Frank pulls it in. Wizards leading by 4. Jones looking for an opening. Craig with a screen on Brogdon. Jones for 3. No good on that one. And that does it for the first quarter. Wizards lead by 4. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Sohan is out there with Derek Lively. Then it's George. Then it's Ingram. And it's Grimes in at the 2-guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. KD on the wing. Shoots over Lively.
Nice D by Lively there. He can block shots both at the rim and out away from the basket.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you very much. LeBron James is still dominating at an age where most players are well into their retirement. How does he do it? He said, show up, put the work in, and then go out and trust it. I'm just trying to push the limit. See how far I can take this thing. It's me versus Father Time. Kevin, back to you.
And David, that's one you're always going to win against Father Time. Hey, thank you for the report. Sohan with the screen. Here's Ingram. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Kevin Durant.
Ingram is quiet about the work he puts in after practice and before games. This is a guy who just never stops trying to improve, though, and that's shown up in how he's grown as a player.
And he knocks down the first one.
An all-star in this league. I think Ingram still flies a bit under the radar. But Brandon can be a #1 option, no doubt.
And the Wizards making a change here. Sarge checked in. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Washington trailing. And here's Hawkins. His last outing, 16 points for him. Saw the pass to Vassell. And here's Hawkins. 6 to shoot. James, a screen on George. Shot from the top of the key. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. The list of contenders for the three-point contest is really interesting this year. Every one of these guys is capable of going lights out in a setting like that.
Yeah, the field is almost set, and I wouldn't want to have to make a prediction. These are all fantastic shooters. It's just a matter of who gets hot on that day.
You take a look at KD. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And the excitement for this year's three-point contest keeps growing as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. Some amazing shooters in line to take part.
Hard to pick a winner out of that group of contenders, but safe to say it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Free throw, no good for James. And LeBron, the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. Clark, you're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin, and I did not think I would see it.
And another steal for him.
And whether on ball or in help, he's a constant threat to take the ball.
And, of course, to reach second in steals all time. What a disruptor defensively he has been and continues to be.
Yeah, Jason Kidd's looking over his shoulder, knowing his spot on this list is in serious jeopardy.
And, as time goes on, Ingram continues to embrace more responsibility. He wants to be the focal point of this offense.
LeBron outside. Pass to KD. Fires the three. Kevin Durant, bullseye. Money on the three.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. In terms of rebounding over the last 10 games, these are the rookies that have been head and shoulders above the rest. Alex Sarr is second.
He's been playing some very determined basketball here lately. It's showing in those rebounding numbers.
Well, I love the way he pursues the 50-50 balls, goes really hard after those, and he's usually the guy who comes down with them. Yeah, I think determined is the appropriate word for him.
Grimes passes to Sohan. Durant against Ingram. Shoots over KD. Rebound Washington. Sarr's got his 5th rebound in this one. Shoots the three. KD's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
To the inside. Knocked loose. James outside. Vassell sends a screen for LeBron. The three. And Lively pulls it down. Lively's got 4 rebounds in this game. Bounce pass from Sohan. Ingram outside. It's 3-pointers off the mark. Wizards leading by 4. Pass to James and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
First in assists, and they are in the top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. They are playing some stingy defense and making shots difficult. And
you pointed this out. No team in the NBA moves the ball better than they do. So many of their baskets are the product of just excellent assists. And so George will bring it up for the Bucks. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Here's Durant. They get it back. Kicks it out to James. James cooking from deep.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Pass to Grimes. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Now, here's Durant. No good on the three.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Lively a screen on Vassell. Shot by Grimes. No good. Wizards leading by 5. Pass break. Here we go. And the basket by Vassell. Vassell's got 8.
And just attacking the paint. Vassell knows better than to hold back.
Pass to Grimes. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Now Sohan. From outside, off the mark. To the middle. Here's James. Kicks it out to Paul. Sarr sets the screen for Paul. Down low. Tries again. Sarr's shot is off.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Devin Vassell.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
First free throw is good. A different look for Milwaukee. Williams, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Keontae George. The Wizards also changing it up. Torrey Craig comes in for James. And Jones subbed in for Vassell. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
The Wizards have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line. That's good from Durant.
Talk about a modicum of consistency. Kevin Durant has played at an elite level since he's been in the league, and that's a lot of years, and continuing to do just that.
Looney's checked in for Milwaukee. Vanderbilt comes in for Sohan. Durant hits them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Pass to Grimes. With the drive and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
This is the kind of unselfishness you love seeing from Brogdon, making sure he gets it to the open man.
Sarr sets the screen for Durant. Finds himself wide open and drills it. KD's got 9 points in the quarter. Bucks trail by 7. Looney with it. Back to Brogdon. Clock at 6. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Song. Puts one up from 19. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Williams passes to Brogdon. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Brogdon. Trains it from beyond the arc. Brogdon's got 8 points.
Can't allow Brogdon to get this much separation, especially in screen and rolls. He's dangerous.
Jones the pass to KD. From 12 feet out, and he hits the jump shot. 15 points in the game.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Pass to Looney. Here's Vanderbilt, defended by Durant. For 3, Brogdon. Here's Looney. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And he can't get the first one. Milwaukee making a switch here. Dosumu's checked in. And then for Washington, Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Song. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And Hawkins subbed in for Paul. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Green against Vanderbilt. Here's Jones. And Looney sends it back. Brogdon outside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Brogdon has really good strength, and despite being bumped by the defense, still maintains his balance and plays right through it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, he's a big guard who really uses his size well. Brogdon is capable of playing either of the guard spots. He's old school in that way, just a guard who happens to be very versatile.
Green in the high post, working on Williams. Here's a look now what's coming up for the Milwaukee Bucks. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Thursday, they'll be playing the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And for their matchup with Phoenix, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Bucks trail by 4. On the wing, Dosunmu. He's covered by Hawkins. Now Brogdon. 11 points in the game. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Defensive foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
And that one misses. So for the Wizards, their last game a win against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Brogdon looking it over. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Wizards leading by 5. Green, the pass to Hawkins. Off target from outside.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Jones against Brogdon. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Williams. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Williams has got his first points in this one.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Here is Hawkins. To the left wing. A wide open look here for Craig. Bangs home the trifecta. Craig's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, I like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Now, here's Brogdon. Vanderbilt, a screen on Jones. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
A tall, strong guard who reads pick and rolls very well. Brogdon excels at knowing exactly what to do in these sets.
Pass to Hawkins. Jones against Brogdon. Outside, Jones. With this break in the action, we can see the top passing teams in the league, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard. Number 1, the Wizards.
The beauty of watching this team is seeing the ball move around the court. It doesn't stick. That's why they're at the top of that list.
And that one falls for Jackson Davis. Both shots good from the stripe. 1:35 left now here in the second. Brogdon outside. Back to Vanderbilt. Pass to Dosunmu. Rebounded by the Wizards. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Last time they met was in Washington.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight to give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage. Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Dosunmu with it. Here's Brogdon. Pass to Vanderbilt. Here's Dosunmu. A three-pointer is right on target. Dosunmu's got 5 points so far. Here's Jones. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
And he makes the first. And so Jones nails both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Wizards up by 5. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And welcome to halftime. With the All-Star festivities around the corner, here are the favorites to take part in the dunk contest.
The voting process will be wrapping up soon. Finally. Excited to see which players make the cut.
Same. In fact, I might suit up and try some dunks I've been working on.
Of the trampoline variety, no doubt.
You've been spying on me, Ernie?
You don't want to know. So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Wizards.
Well, one stat in their favor is the one they haven't been racking up, turnovers. They've been very precise with the ball movement.
Like a well-oiled diesel machine.
This from the man who averaged more turnovers than assists in his career. Enough said.
No, that's not true.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the strike time and time again.
Here's Ingram. So on the floor for Washington, they've got Sarr. Durant is out there with James. And it's Chris Paul. And it's Vassell in at the shooting guard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And also, they're in the top half of the league in second chance points. A little room for improvement. Maybe just sending an extra guy to the glass would do it.
Greg, those rebounding numbers you mentioned say a lot about the attitude of this team. They're going to battle you. They do all the dirty work in the post, and it really helps them. And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe. Wizards leading by 3. Outside, KD. Rebound by Sohan.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Ingram. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Man, that's a nice pull-up jumper from Ingram. Forcing the defense to honor his quickness and then making them pay with that deadly stroke of his.
Paul kicks to Vassell. Pass to Sarr. Drills the baseline jumper. Sarr's got his second basket of the night.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
James, the pass to Sarr. Outside for Durant. From the arc. The rebound by the Bucks.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA, like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. He ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
Kicks it out to Paul. Takes a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Paul's got 5.
Oh, nice shot by Paul. Looked good when it left his hand.
Pass to Sohan. Now Lively. Ingram outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on LeBron James.
Second team foul.
The Bucks have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good for Ingram. So it's Washington now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Outside, James. Here's Saar. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Bucks. A 2-point game. Pass to Grimes. To the paint for the tie. And Ingram finishes inside. Ingram's got 22.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And the added strength coming into play for Vassell. Nice job scoring through the contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
You know, his free throw percentage has dropped this year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or to become alarmed about it.
Free throw, no good for Vassell.
You watch Vassell, he's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
Sohan, the pass to Ingram. Lively with it. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And it's Ingram missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Here's KD. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And it's Ingram missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's LeBron. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
LeBron James refusing to be denied, just muscling through that foul to get the shot off.
We've passed year 20 for LeBron James. Clark, how is he still doing this?
Well, I'd love to find out, but he's got a combination of remarkable DNA and obviously a tremendous work ethic and attention to detail and taking care of his body. But some of it's a blend of good fortune and a lot of hard work. But he's played at a level at his age that I never thought I'd see in basketball. It's different in other sports, but to do what he's doing on the court is amazing.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to talk to his guys.
All right, fans, it's tennis dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Get down.
And now we've got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers. And what has been the trend for Chris Paul?
And the trend that he's going through with his assist numbers dropping over the past few years isn't a good one. I don't want to say he's become a more selfish player because that's too harsh, but he's become a little too concerned about finding his own shot rather than creating for his teammates. He may want to rethink that.
Ingram finds Sohan. Lets it go from 14. That is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from George.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Paul against George. Paul passes to Vassell. LeBron up top. Over Sohan. A shot by LeBron. No good.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of. Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
It's out of bounds. Nice touch by Lively. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
LeBron outside. 6 to shoot. Launches it from deep.
But still, eventually you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Paul with the bucket.
Boy, great hustle that time by the smaller Chris Paul. He's wanting to do whatever it takes to help his team.
Pass to Sohan. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. In the corner, it's James. Down low. And Sarr gets it to go on the assist by James. LeBron's got his 3rd assist on the night. George finds Lively. Now, here's George from deep. Good on the triple. George has got 10.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
There's a good screen, and the officials call a traveling violation.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Paul. Averaging about 7 points, 6 assists, and 3 rebounds. And really, he sets the table for this team with his playmaking.
Unselfish, at times to a fault. He just makes everybody around him better.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Milwaukee. And a switcher also for Washington. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for Saul. Bounce pass from Sohan. Vanderbilt against LeBron. And here's Ingram from the arc. It's hauled in by Jackson-Davis. Washington has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. LeBron up top. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Ingram's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
And that one misses. So both teams making some changes here. And he sinks the 2nd. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Pass to Hawkins. Craig sets a screen. They kick it out to Green. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Wizards lead by 4.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Brogdon outside. Pass to Vanderbilt. Just 5 on the clock. The 15-footer. Rebounded by the Wizards. Jackson-Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Jackson against Green. Now Jackson-Davis. And here's Hawkins. No scoring in this one. Stolen by Jackson. In the corner, it's Brogdon. Now here's Dosunmu. Pass to Jackson. The Bucks working the ball around. Inside. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Here's Hawkins. Off target with his 3. The Bucks trail. Ripped away. Jackson-Davis with the bounce pass. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
To the inside. Here's Vanderbilt. Plays it up and banks it in. Vanderbilt's got 7 points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Pass to Jackson Davis. And here's Hawkins, defended by Dosunmu. And Jones now atop the key. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Jackson Davis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
An 80% shooter. The work he's done at the line this season, one word, solid.
And boy, I tell you what, he's really coming to his own this year. I mean, that is an enormous step up from what he shot at the line last season.
The first free throw is good. Wizards making a switch here. Durant's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Bucks trail by 4. Pass to Brogdon. Here's the floater. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
How about Brogdon with the floating jumper? You know when he's pulling that one out, he's feeling really good.
Jackson Davis with it. Durant with a wide open look. And another miss by Washington.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now, here's Dosunmu. He's covered closely. Looney passes to Dosunmu. Outside for Jackson. Brogdon against Jones. 5 on the clock. The shot by Brogdon, no good. The Wizards with the lead. Pass to KD. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jackson drives in, and here is Vanderbilt. Dosunmu with it. He's covered by Hawkins. Dosunmu, the pass to Looney. 1:33 left here in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Jackson Davis. To the middle. 4 on the clock. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Green. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. Now Brogdon. And 1:01 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Milwaukee. Durant kicks to Jones. Over Looney. And Looney sends it back. Jackson looking around. Looney passes to Dosunmu. Now Vanderbilt, headed by Green. Pass to Brogdon. Over Jones. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Brogdon's got the game tied up here for the Bucks. Brogdon against Jones. Trying to get something going. It's good. Jones has got 8 points. Three quarters of play in a close game here. Wizards lead by 2. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got George. Sohan is out there with Brandon Ingram. Then it's Williams. And it's Lively in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumpers. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
Sohan, the pass to Williams. Ingram outside. From outside the arc. Drills it from outside. Ingram's got 25 points.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there may be more in store.
Paul, right side. It's Vassell on the wing. He started by Williams.
The craftiness of Paul really on display everywhere, but especially inside and forcing defenders to commit fouls.
Shooting for Washington, Chris Paul at the line for 2.
And that one falls for Paul.
Hey, regardless of the team, if anybody is a captain, it's going to be Chris Paul.
Sars checked in for Hawkins. And so Paul nails both of them.
Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Starting to find a rhythm from the line now as they try to cut into this deficit.
At the line for the Bucks, Brandon Ingram. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
Both free throws, good for Ingram.
And he's made more of an effort here to put pressure on the defense in the second half and create some contact and free throw opportunities.
LeBron against Ingram. James absorbing hits on the drive.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
Pass to Lively. Ingram outside. Just 5 to shoot. Williams dishes to George. And here's Ingram from the arc. That ball's nice speed that time from George. George has got 5 assists tonight. Vassell outside. Outside, James. Over Williams. LeBron can't get it to go.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
To the paint, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And since he entered the league, Vassell's playmaking has really come a long way. He is a solid creator.
Back to George. Over Paul. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to just one on the bucket from George. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Washington Wizards. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Vassell. James kicks to Vassell. Sarr sets the screen for Vassell. Sarr with it. It's deflected. Down low to take the lead. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Bucks.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
One shot.
And that one falls for Williams.
What you can't help but notice this half is how good they've been from the free throw line. Lights out.
Paul outside. Nice ball movement by Washington. Now Vassell. He takes it in. Rebound by Williams. For Milwaukee, they've gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. George with the bounce pass. Ingram kicks to Williams. Lively a screen on Vassell. Williams. Rebounded by the Wizards. Paul outside. Here's Sarr. Lively defending. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
Well, I tell you what, that's the play we'll remember if they can put together a little surge to break this game open.
Ingram against Paul. George with the ball. Lively a screen on James. From deep, George. And again, the Bucks miss. Washington shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. Sarr, the pass to Vassell. There's the pick. On baseline, Jay. It's Sarr, top of the key. To the inside, taken away by Williams. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And George with the stuff.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working it to the open man. Really good possession.
Paul against George. Inside, Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
George passes to Lively. And here is Williams. Here's Sohan. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Making it look so easy right now. Once Ingram catches fire like this, he finds ways to stay hot.
Timeout, Wizards. Is checked in for Williams. And a change for the Wizards. Kevin Durant's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach of the Wizards was getting across in the huddle. Coach wants them to do a better job defending the perimeter. He said we're late on our rotations, and they're getting great looks because of it. We got to fight through it. We got to take away the three. We're good, guys.
Thank you, David. It's Durant on the wing. He's covered by Ingram. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Obviously, the defense has its eyes on Durant with the ball, so he cleverly uses the pick and roll to create some space.
Lively the pass to Grimes. Oh, good on the triple. The Wizards have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. James looking around. Over Sohan, and the Wizards getting another bucket right there.
The mid-range jumper has really been a vital part of LeBron's game in the second half of his career.
George passes to Ingram. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Kevin Durant.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Ingram. Both free throws good for Ingram.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Pass to KD. Tries the spin move. Another shot. Durant chiseling his way through for 2.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, Durant is a problem inside. Got to push him out a little further than that.
Here's Grimes, covered by Vassell. There's the pick. Here's Ingram. And the bank shot is good. Ingram's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
Composed under pressure, and he's now 4 for 4 here in the fourth.
Vassell outside. Here's LeBron. Rebound, Milwaukee. Sohan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Ingram. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Ingram's got 38 points.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
On the wing, James. Defended by Sohan. Outside, KD. Oh, Durant imposing his will. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. Ingram finds George over Paul. And it's George missing.
Well, I tell you what, he's going to put a lot of pressure on their perimeter shooters if he can't convert those chances.
LeBron passes to Durant. KD, so efficient in there.
So far, only 1 miss out of 5 attempts. He has been laser focused here in the fourth.
From 10 feet out, and it's George missing. The Wizards with the lead. LeBron outside. Pass to Song. No good with the triple.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Grimes passes to Ingram. Here's Sohan. James covered. Now Sohan. Here's Grimes. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Durant. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Bucks have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Outside, George. Paul with the steal. Rebounded by the Bucks. Sohan's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Vassell, the pass to Durant. James in the post. Defended by Sohan. LeBron, good. James has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And, you know, we've come to expect this from LeBron James, guys. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, he rises to the occasion.
Ingram outside. Lets the 3 fly. Hits it from three-point range. Ingram's got 43 points.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Here's Durant. It's in. Durant not bothered at all by the defense.
No stage too big for KD. If you need a basket, he's your man.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. 14 foul. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that ties the game up. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Pass to Paul. James sets the screen for Paul. Knocks down the 3 ball. And the Wizards lead by 3.
Tell you what, it's pretty obvious why CP3 is the man they rely on in these big moments. I mean, he's courageous, fearless, and productive.
Lively a screen on Vassell. Back to Lively. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
You can't send Durant to the line too often. And he's always been an efficient free throw shooter.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2.
Well, I mean, a semi-productive trip to the free throw line, but we'll see whether or not it costs him.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game, and he wants to be prepared. So it's the Bucks now. Ingram passes to Lively. The 15-footer. It's in!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Ingram.
For all the scoring, KD's 7.5-foot reach can sometimes get overlooked. He said, let me remind you with that rejection.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Sohan, the pass to George. Ingram. And no good. Nice defense from KD. And so they foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
They didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Pass to Sohan from downtown. And it's Durant with the rebound. And so it's the Wizards with the W. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew. Thank